Hey, what is good? What is good? What is good, beautiful people? Of course, you know who I is, the good doc, Dr. Mike, back again, once again, with a more real, honest video with you guys today. Sincerely hope that everybody is blessed, having a good one. The doc's having an awesome day. All right, just wanted to come to you guys with a quick topic of conversation. I often wonder why we choose to judge other men, other foreigners, based off the women that we choose to date or the types of women that we choose to date. Now, a lot of people would think, oh, here goes Mike with the westernized versus the East conversation again. Not today. We're going to talk about the Filipinas that these foreigners choose to date in particular as women living in the Philippines. Now, I want to provide context from where I'm going with this so that you guys can get an idea of, my thought process and how I'm choosing to attack this particular subject matter. There was a movie a while back, I think it was the early 2000s. The movie was called Shallow Hal. Shallow Hal, Hal. It starred Jack Black and I think Gwyneth Paltrow, and of course my boy from Seinfeld, Jason Alexander. I used to love Seinfeld. Yeah, that's my white side coming out. But anyways, Seinfeld was a good show. But in that particular movie, Jack Black was very judgmental of women. He was very much looking at the physical appearance and judging them based off of that. So I think it was Tony Robbins or something, put a hoax on him or like some little potion on him or whatever. And basically he was able to see women from their inner beauty, for lack of a better term. So basically what everybody else was seeing was not exactly what he was seeing. He was seeing like supermodel types, but in actuality, the girls that everybody else was seeing, they were rather obese or like overweight or something to that effect. But, in hindsight, where I'm going at with this particular video is why do we actually choose to judge foreigners, other men who choose to date Filipinas based off the types of Filipinas that they choose to date based off of body type? Now, we had a live stream a couple of days ago, maybe about a week or so ago. And in the chat, I believe there was a mention of, how some guys are interested or attracted to thick, THICK, Filipinas, or thick women in general. And all of a sudden, all of the guys would say, all the other guys would be like, thick is equal to fat. And that is not always true in every situation, but everybody was talking about, man, why would you choose to come halfway around the world to date a fat girl? And I was thinking, damn, that's kind of tough how you would think that thick translates into fat, or a big boned woman, or anyway, Filipina more specifically translates into fat. And I think that's more or less because of the ideology that Filipinas and Asian women, for the most part, are seen as payat, which means thin, very petite type of women. So for you to go over there and to date a woman who is has a little bit more meat on her bones than what is average or what is considered to be the standard of beauty in the country, white skin, under 90 pounds or some shit like that, it really blows my mind. And at times I catch myself doing this too. And it's not so much based off of, the body type, because I'm very much attracted to just about any body type. I truly am. I can like them thick, thin, don't matter to me. It really doesn't matter to me. But, I find myself like, man, I find myself saying out loud or joking about it to myself to an extent that, man, he sure could have found someone that looked better than her. And that's my fault too. That's my judgmental side. And I know that I need to get away from that, because a lot of people may say that my young lady is not attractive. And what am I supposed to say to that? I've said it about other guys as girls, so I can't be mad if somebody says that about my own, So, bringing the conversation back full circle, I have the same judgments or the same preconceived notions that other people have in the women that they choose to date in the Philippines, but it's not just based off of a body type. But I wonder where this judgmental side of us comes from. A lot of people will say, man, you should have just stayed in the West if you were going to date a woman that is thicker or bigger than your average Filipina or bigger than your average Asian woman. And I kind of feel like that's a bad way to go about it, or that's a negative way of thinking about it, because, Hell, man, everybody need, like they say, big girls need love too. All women need love too. So you should never judge a man based off of the types of women that he chooses to date. It sucks that we do it, but we do. And I always wondered in my psyche where that really came from. Why do we actually give a fuck about what another man is doing, or why do we care who another man is dating? I can understand it from the aspect of if you think the girl is attractive. Like, if you a hater and you like, man, why the fuck is he with that girl, man? That girl look way too good to be with him. I can understand it from that perspective because you wish you had her. That's a different type of thought process. But how can you hate on a man or hate on his situation with a young lady if you do not find the young lady to be attractive at all? You just feel like you have to, for lack of a better term, compare the women that you're dating to the woman that he is dating, and you're going to automatically think yours looks better because of this particular reason, because your girlfriend is thinner, or because your girlfriend is of a lighter skin complexion, or because she's of a darker skin complexion, because her hair is longer, because her hair is shaded, because she wears, or because she looks good without makeup, or because she looks good with makeup. You're going to find those comparison points one way or another. Kind of seems like something that you would expect women to do, but guys, y'all do it too. Trust me. Guys do it too. So I want to know where that thought process comes from. If any of you guys are the pure geniuses that you claim to be and the novices and experts of Philippine expattery, I'm a coin that phrase, Philippine expattery, and all of the nonsense that comes with it, please explain to the good doc, why do we give a fuck about who a person chooses to date if that girl is of zero attraction to us in any way, shape, or form? Or why do we care? Because there's a million, bajillion plethora of women throughout the country that, you could have your option to date should you choose to go out there and actually, approach and, proceed with doing so. Where did this come from, guys? I think about it often. I've got my own preconceived notions, or I got my own reasons why this is. Like I said, I think I've mentioned them earlier before, but you guys let me know, all right? I'm going to end it with that because I can't drag this one on any longer. I got shit to do. With that being said, the good doc is officially out. At least nakopaalam, which means I'm going now. Bye-bye. As always, love you guys. Mga kita. Mabuhay. Peace.